What is going on, you guys? It's Andrew back with another video. Today I've got a quick sneaker unboxing video for you guys, but first I wanted to get into this quick package from Jet Black Vintage. This is a vintage shop out of Cincinnati. I ran into one of the guys that runs it, Nigel. Shout out to Nigel if you ever watch this. So I was walking through Finlay Market. It's this big farmer's market in downtown Cincy. I was wearing my Pata Air Max 1s and an Unheard Of t-shirt, and this one guy stopped me on the side. He had this booth set up. He had all this really sick vintage gear that was for sale. I didn't end up buying anything at the farmer's market, but I followed him on Instagram and I saw that he had a lot of really cool vintage t-shirts and a lot of vintage Bengals gear if you're a Bengals fan. I picked up two of these from Jet Black Vintage. The first is this acid wash Transylvania University tee. I got it in a size XL because vintage tees tend to fit small, so this fits like a large, and lately your boy has needed a large in t-shirts because that's what happens when you gain a bunch of weight lifting weights. Swole is the goal, size is the prize. Anyway, that's the first one, Transylvania University. I'm not a Transylvania University fan, but I saw the tee, I thought it was dope, I thought the wash was really sick, and you know, Halloween's coming up, so it might be a nice little nod. The next one I was a really big fan of because it is the man, the myth, the legend, Billy Joel. This is from the 98 to 99 World Tour. It's got this really sick graphic, just says Billy Joel across the top. Doesn't have any dates or anything on the back, but again, 100% pre-shrunk cotton in an extra large. This is by a brand called Highland. These vintage brands, I don't really know too much about them. I just know the ones that have survived this long are just good quality. And this one has a really nice thick collar ribbing, which I really enjoy on a vintage t-shirt. So shout out to Nigel, shout out to Jet Black Vintage out of Cincinnati. Check them out if you guys can. And let's get into the sneakers. Now the shoes we are looking at today is the Air Jordan 1 Heirloom. This is a sneaker release that honestly snuck up on me. It wasn't until after the shoes had dropped that I was given a heads up about them. I bought these for retail price from Soul Classics out of Columbus, Ohio. They were one of the few retailers that actually released this particular colorway. Nike decided to drop this shoe through their NBHD or neighborhood retailers instead of through the sneakers app or their flagship stores or anything like that, which I think really good move. I thought this was a great decision, and I hope they do this for many more colorways in the future. I know they've done this a couple of times, but I hope they continue. Now I want to take a moment and talk about the box because it's a different twist on the Jordan 1 box. Instead of the black and red colored box, you have this white and beige that matches the sneaker inside, but it's almost like a cardboard packaging. There's text in graffiti style font that reads, "They can't stop you from wearing them," which continues onto the paper inside the box as well. I'm not really sure what that means, but it sounds really dope and I'm just here for it. Now, in addition to the box, the package came with this long, I think it's a sticker, it feels like a sticker, but it's like a replication of the baggage tags you put on your carry-ons or your checked-in luggage at airports. It has shorthand destination to SC, which refers to Soul Classics, OH, Ohio, via CMH, that's the John Glenn International, I had to look this up, via CMH is the John Glenn International Airport in Columbus, Ohio, and via PDX, which is, I already knew that one, which was Portland, referring to Portland International Airport, obviously because Nike is based out of Portland, Oregon. I'm going to show you a quick overlay of where this QR code leads. It takes you to the Air to Air website, which includes a lot of inspiration behind the design, release date details for those local to the Columbus area, and a schedule for in-person events. This is something I've never seen before from a release, so I think it's a really fascinating concept. The sneaker itself follows a similar color pattern as some of the most coveted two-tone colorways like the Breads or the Royals. It's opting for a veg tan leather overlaying, some black wax canvas, which really feels like denim to the touch. The Nike Air tag on the tongue keeps that monochromatic look, and the Wings logo on the side is embossed in that tan leather. The ankle padding up top feels really soft and pliable, a little thicker than your average Jordan 1, but I feel like this will only lead for it to be more comfortable. The bottoms maintain that same beige color, and the sail white midsole keeps it really simple looking. What I love about Jordan 1s lately is that they stick to an original style toe box. Like a lot of sneakerheads I'm sure can remember the days when like the toe box on a Jordan 1 was really boxy and kind of squared off instead of being more sleek like it is on this shoe. Another feature of this release that I really liked was the sets of extra laces. I thought at first they only came with this red set of laces, which they both come in this cardboard folding package. It's got the Jordan logo embossed. On the other side it says Nike's Journey Towards a a zero carbon and zero waste future. It says in a couple languages this box is 100% recyclable. So it's really cool to see the shoelaces come in these instead of little plastic baggies. Like I said, it came with red and purple. Very different color. The purple's a very different color than what I would have expected, but these would look really nice in place of the black laces that came with the shoe. I think I'm going to throw a quick clip of what each color laces look like in the shoe, because these are a really solid pair if you ask me. I'm really happy to have these. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this shoe, what you think of the release. Let me know if you ended up picking up a pair of the Hierloom Jordan 1s, or if you're just interested in them after watching this video. Thank you guys for watching, and this is Andrew signing off. Okay guys, this is a little awkward. I'm going to have to cut myself off here and point out that these laces are actually an homage to the way that OG 1985 pairs of Jordan 1s will have an aged look to the laces. Over time, the royal will turn into that purple, and the red will obviously fade a little. I'm glad I noticed before it was too late, and I can include it in the video. Thank you guys again for watching. See you in the next one. Peace.